Hey, it's Zach from At Home Inventions, and this time I've made a Lego RC boat, a really overkill one at that, and this is sort of a revisiting of my previous version that I did last spring. It just had one motor in the back. I think it was an airboat actually, and it wasn't very fast at all, not very stable, sort of wobbled at the top because all the weight was up here, but this time I think it's going to work pretty good. So, this new version here fixes all the issues I had last time. It's got two motors spinning in opposite directions, so there's no torque effect and it'll go completely straight, at least I hope so. And that's opposed to the last design that had one big propeller, and whichever way it spun, the boat would sort of tilt the other way. So that problem is gone now. It's also got a bigger battery. It's got a 4-cell here, and that's powering these two Emax Grand Turbo motors with some trimmed up propellers that I got from my old drone. I just cut those with scissors and they work perfectly fine. And they're mounted on with this 3D printed plate here. I just screwed the motors into it and I drilled some holes into the back of the boat right here where I can fit screws through, and it sort of clamps onto the back. It's nice and tight. Peak engineering right here. I'm holding down the battery with a rubber band around the whole boat. These two floats on the side, they were in the last design. They just stopped it from tipping over. I'm not sure if I'll need them again, but I'm just leaving them on to be safe. Also, for the controls, I have differential thrust on these two motors here. I set that up on my Flysky controller. If you have a controller like this, I'll put a link in the description to the video I found. It's some fancy mixing stuff over here. I'll just put it up right here so you can see it. So yeah, everything else is pretty self-explanatory. This Lego boat, I just found it in my room last spring. It's from some old Lego TV show I used to watch when I was a kid. I'll put up a picture of it when I remember what it is. But turns out it floats really well, and it's perfect for an RC boat. So with that, I'm gonna go take this outside. Okay, here we are. I'm ready to put it in. We just missed the good weather. We had some unprecedented 60s, but now we're back to normal. But regardless, it's time to put this in the water. Let's try it out. Oh, yeah, there we go. We got a little drink for you. Bottoms up. Okay, I'm back at the computer, and we have a couple things we're gonna fix. The two main problems were that the motors were too high up out of the water, so I'm gonna lower these down, make it sort of like an upside down V formation on the motor mount. And the other one was that the cups I had on the sides were filling up with water, so I'm gonna replace those cups with a couple of Gatorade bottles and just put them on sideways like this, so they're sort of like pontoons. So here we go. Okay, I'm back out of the pond. I got two huge bottles on the sides and some lower down motors. Everything about this boat is overkill, except for how well it works. But let's see if that'll change. I'll put it in the water. So, here's a lesson for you all. Lego does not make very hydrodynamic boat hulls. You know, this works okay. It can carry some stuff. I was really apprehensive about putting my camera on there. It works. It's just not very fast. It gets up to a certain speed, and then the motors start sputtering, but they're still completely underwater. So I think it's just because this hull is not a speedboat hull. So when it starts doing this in the water, it's not made for that. End of story. So if you want to watch another video, I'll have my 3D printed RC car right here, and my 3D printed RC hovercraft right here. So that's the end of this video. Like it if you liked it, subscribe for more. Videos are every 2 weeks now, and see ya.